Hello guys, welcome back to Cyber Mutation. Today we will discuss about malware, which you also might know as viruses, computer viruses. So, what is a malware? Malicious software together becomes a malware. So, software which is intended to do something unethical or illegal is known as malware. It is programmed in a way to harm a computer system or to compromise the security of it. It can take a form of executable code, script, active content, or it can also be binded into a software. Now, what are the different types of malware which are currently, and what are the basics which we need to understand? So, firstly, we have worms. So, worm is a self-replicating virus. Once it has infected your device and you are connected to internet, it will infect another device with itself. A hacker does not need to trigger it to spread, it will spread automatically. Then we have Trojan, which is also known as Trojan horse, which is a type of malware which comes in a disguise of a legitimate software. For example, you might be downloading a free antivirus, but it can contain a virus itself. Then we have spywares, which are a virus which are very hard to detect by antiviruses and by malware analysts. The reason is that spyware never does any harm to your computer system. It just sits back and analyzes your activity and keep record of it. For example, which sites you are visiting, what mails you are drafting, which softwares you are using frequently, that all things are saved and sent. It can also be a keylogger which will capture all the keystrokes. Whatever you are typing will be captured and sent to a hacker. Then we have adware, which is not harmful at a big extent. It will just show you ads randomly. Then we have backdoor. Backdoor is very harmful. What a backdoor virus does is, it will come into your system. It will create a door which is not meant to be created in your system. And hacker can get in and get out whenever he wants from the back door. Then we have botnet, which is also like a backdoor. It allows attackers to access the system, but some botnet receive same instruction as command and control server. It will work as a slave system to a hacker. Now, how one viruses and malware spread? So there are some distribution techniques. First is phishing mail, where you will get an email ID as you have won a lottery and download this document which contains the detail. It can also spread through USB. So a document or exe or even a photograph is saved into your system and it can contain a virus which can really harm your system. Then we have remote desktop protocol, where a person will get remote access of your system and he will install the virus himself. And then we have drive-by downloads. These are the common techniques how viruses are injected. If you have seen Mr. Robot web series, where Rami Malik is in the lead role, in that you will see that her sister is spreading a virus, distributing in a jail with USB storage. It is an interesting story and a web series, you should definitely watch it. Then we have Windows malwares, and here we will see that how we can make a Windows malware. So Windows malware are basically batch scripts. You can see them like echo off, and it has some scripts in which will open random things for you and it will really annoy people, and it can also delete documents, important files, etc. To make a virus, you can learn batch scripting, or you can use some tools which can by default help you design a virus. So let's see that how we can use a tool to make a virus. So simply search Delmi Virus Maker GitHub, and over here you will go on to Delmi Virus Maker site, and I guess I've gone on the second link. Go to Hack Tools Pet Hack Tools, and from here you can see this Delmi Patch Virus Maker version 2.2. You have to just click over here and you have to download it. This exe is downloaded. Now the Chrome extension will directly remove it. You have to click keep dangerous file, keep anyway, accept the risk, and then the file will be installed. Now just click on the link to open. It will show that this file is very malicious. You should never open this, but go on more info and do run anyway. Trust me, you will love it. Now we are on the desktop, and here you can create any malware or payload you want. We go to payload tabs. You can swap mouse button, so right one will be on the left and left one will be on the right. You can use change user password, but this will not work very properly. Then we have delete all text file, which will delete all the text file in the drive. It will also delete PDF files, MP4 files, doc files, and it can also crash a computer. But crash computer virus is not that harmful. It will just crash the computer and you can restart it. So we will create crash computer. Let me just open the virus file again, and we go to payload and we click on crash computer. The whole script will be loaded over here. What you have to do is just save it as bat. If you want to edit the file, then you can also save it as txt file if you want to edit it manually, and just save it on the desktop. Let's name it antivirus. And you can see the antivirus file over here is created. Now the thing is that this file looks a bit of fishy, as it is a batch file, and we can see that no one will execute this file. So what we'll do is we will convert this file into exe. We will convert this bat to exe. For that we will download a converter, which is bat to exe converter. Just go on the first link and download this bat to exe converter. Be aware on this site, as there are so many ads and you can end up downloading any unwanted software. Now once this is installed, you will simply double click it, and this is our UI. What we have to do in bat to exe converter is open a file, which is our bat to exe antivirus file, and you can also add an icon if you want. So what I'll do is I will download a nice icon. I will search for antivirus icon and I will download, but the main thing is that .ico extension. It must be a .ico extension or it will not be downloaded. So we can see that there are many images. We will continue with this. If it is a PNG file, let's see if we get any icon file. Let's just save it. It is also a PNG file. We might need to convert it. Now we'll go to PNG to ICO converter. We'll choose our file. And we'll simply click convert. conversion is finished, we have the .ico folder. We will download it. We'll go to downloads. Now we'll add the icon path. It will only show you the icon. You can also add password to the file, but as it is a virus file, I don't want to add a password. Now I will simply just give convert, and I will select the desktop folder and write antivirus free, and we'll hit the save. So now if we check on the desktop, you can see that you have a antivirus file. Now if you check on the properties over here, you will see it is a pat file, while if you check the properties of this file, you can see that it is an application and it is a exe file. One thing you need to know is that all this will be done if only the real-time virus protection is turned off in your antivirus. If you have not turned off, then it can be a main issue. For example, I am using a McAfee security, and in this we can see that in my protection I have turned off the real-time scanning, and that is the reason I am able to do all this stuff, because it is harmful and obviously antivirus will block it. So now let's see that what happens if anyone executes this file. So I'm going to execute this file, and this is what happens. You will get multiple command prompts and it will never stop. It will just keep going and going and going. And what you need to do is can just simply restart your system. You can already see that my system is hanging a lot. I will just stop the video. I will try to stop the recording if it is possible.